candy girl, and you're gonna rock my world.
That's not the lyrics, but we're close.
Hello, everybody. How you going?
Ni hao.
Bonjour.
Konnichiwa.
Good day. Oh, that was Australian.
Hello.
I don't need to do that. Hello.
What's going on? Welcome to the Tom and Frenchys podcast.
It's a rainy Monday in Sydney where we are recording from. I'm
Pretty
Frenchy,
depressing.
as you know, the best maker-outerer in the world. That's how you all probably know me. For my French kissing, that's how I got the name. And I'm also a YouTuber.
And I'm Tom, the big dick slinger from the West.
So you sling big dicks?
Yeah. So
Your own or?
Yeah, so it's like gunslinging.
Yep.
We used to go down to the urinal and sling our dicks out.
So when you do that, is it exactly like the Wild Wild West? So you stand across each other.
Yep.
A noise plays.
A few steps.
And then
you spin.
Toilet paper floats across.
Yeah, like tumbleweeds.
Like tumbleweeds.
Then we whip our dicks out, and just like the Wild West, it's the first to shoot.
Mm.
And mine is always loaded. I did not think this through.
Okay, that's the big dick slinger.
The big dick slinger.
Big dick slinger.
Glad we got that out early. What's been going on?
Well, it's as I was saying, it's a rainy Monday in Sydney.
Yeah,
Me and Tom.
You're wearing a onesie, just so people know.
I'm wearing a onesie, yes.
A Batman onesie.
Well, I was gonna put on clothes, and then I was like, why the fuck would I? I don't have to go outside.
Yeah, fair enough.
And so I put on my Batman onesie. I've got a blue and white striped onesie. You need options of onesies. I didn't put on the cape though, so...
Oh yeah, you've got a cape for that thing, don't you?
Yes, it's a Batman. I don't know. Actually, does Batman have a cape? Old school
yeah,
Batman.
He does. Yeah.
So I'm wearing that.
Oh,
sorry guys, that was Indian food.
Ooh, that's a nasty burp. What do you reckon are the worst burps? I reckon dumpling burps. Have you done a burp after dumplings?
Burps.
It's fucking potent.
I don't know. I'm sure there's got to be worse than that.
I don't know.
Like if you have a bicarbonated soda off fish, like that'd be it. Like if you eat like a 12-month-old tuna from the beach, it's just been rotting.
Even
there.
if you have...
That's going to be a bad burp.
Have you had fish oil tablets and then done a burp?
No.
It's like, did I eat fish today? It's like real fishy.
Well, do you eat fish oil tablets?
I have. I'm very bad at... I should do vitamins more.
That's gross.
What do you mean? It's good for your brain.
I've got vitamins just here. Vitamin C and Manuka honey. Buy yours today.
That reminds me.
We are not sponsored by
We are
Vitamin
not
C.
sponsored by vitamins.
Fuck, that'd be the best crossover sponsorship.
Would it?
Yeah.
What? Oh, God, dude.
What?
What are they?
Vitamin C plus Manuka honey, and you chew them.
They didn't look like vitamin C's.
Oh, yeah.
They're a different colour.
Yeah, they're off.
So this podcast is sponsored by Dad Rack, a new sponsor this week, and also the classic sponsor Breakfast Shirts. So we'll tell you more about them later on.
Oh, I like you getting into the teasing.
Yeah, teasing just the sponsors though.
Oh well, I think you should tease the whole episode so people know. Ooh.
Okay.
Tease it with fake stories we're going to talk about.
Okay, let me try.
See if you got that skill, drama boy.
So this week we're talking about OJ is finally innocent. Pauline Hanson is dead.
Oh.
And Jumanji is actually true.
Oh, fuck off. You are staying to the end of that podcast.
You want to hear about Jumanji, dude.
Just for the Jumanji. The other two, I was like, But Jumanji's actually true.
Yeah. We found the board game in our attic, so hear more about that later.
Yeah, we could tell you what happened when we played, but...
We're just teasing for now.
Teasing for now. It's not like we get paid per minute, though.
Yeah, that would be
ad
good.
roll, so it doesn't make any...
It doesn't make a lot of sense. I don't know about teasing, but...
Me and Tom actually hung out on the weekend, guys.
Yeah.
We have shared stories to tell you this week, so that's a little treat for you.
So we filmed a little video for your channel?
I was filming... It's a film clip. I don't want to ruin too much, but essentially it's about two sick cunts. Mm-hmm. How would you describe a sick cunt to someone who's not from Australia?
Like kind of a legend,
yeah, but like an ironic legend.
like a redneck legend, I guess.
Like redneck, just a fucking sick cunt. Like what's something a sick cunt would do?
He'd
drink a bowl of Bundy and drive home.
I don't know.
Well, they wouldn't be able to drive because they're sick cunts. They don't have cars, but yeah.
Yeah, more like drink a bottle of Bundy and then try and do a flip on your bike. Yeah, more like cunt. That. Sick cunt.
The sort of sick cunts you see hanging out with all their like homeless mates on the street.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but they're not homeless.
Para! And everyone's like, no, Para's not playing today, bro.
And he's wearing like a Roosters shirt.
Because I live in the part of Sydney that's got a lot of sick cunts. Like, they're the sort of guys who just come up to you, they'll tell you a joke or they'll try to fight you. Sort of, you don't know what
we had one come up to us while we were filming, and Frenchy was sitting on a bin with wheels, and he goes, "You just gotta kick it."
You just gotta kick it.
And started kicking the bin Frenchy was on, and Frenchy looked like he saw a ghost.
He's
he got
pointing at him. He's like, "I'm gonna fucking scare you." Ha! You just gotta kick it.
No, you're alright, boys. Like a sick cunt.
It's one of those ones because we get so on the character. Occasionally, we will come to and realize what the fuck we're doing. There was one scene. I needed to pretend to snort coke. I didn't have any. I had a Panadol, so I was crushing that up with my crock on a bin while I was wearing tracksuit pants, one leg pulled up. Well, I think my underwear was still pulled into a G-string at that stage.
And this very flamboyant gay man, very well put together man, goes, "Oh, what's going on here?
What's going on?"
He was like, have you seen the Incredible Kimmy Schmidt?
I have not.
Oh. Well, then that reference goes nowhere.
No, but I know who she is. She's the hot redhead chick.
Yeah, so it seemed he was like the black guy from that.
Okay.
He's quite like flamboyant and theatrical, and
Can
he
you
was
act him out.
Oh, what is going on here? That's nothing like it. But I fucking tried. All right.
Sounds like a butler, like a stereotypical butler.
Yeah, I guess so. Quite flamboyant, but yeah, he was quite shocked to see Frenchy crushing pills with his.
I think he wanted some because the gays love drugs. Or that's a stereotype.
It was weird that he stopped. I was like, if we were doing something sus and how we were dressed, you wouldn't stop.
Well, I don't know if he just wanted to get on it with us or if he was like a good Samaritan type trying to report us. Like,
yeah, it was either or. He was either going to bum you or throw you in jail.
I would always wanted to do like that would be a sick YouTube vlog.
Getting bummed by a black man.
No, getting on it with the homeless.
Do you reckon?
Yes. Okay. You go.
I guess it'd be sick to watch. I wouldn't like to do it.
No,
myself.
there's a crew. Let's say 5 to 10 of them. Actually, 2 to 8. That's all you need.
You could easily do this video.
2 to 8. Okay, I'll go up to them. How you going, guys? Like, hey, man, Magpie stole my bus money. Whatever the fuck they say.
Yep, that is what
I go,
they say.
You just want to get on it together? They're like, yeah. Come back with a case, a sack of wine, bottle of port.
Fuck.
You're gonna be a fucking. You'll be a
I'd
hero
watch that,
of that
Frenchy.
community, and then we just drink and tell stories.
Let us know in the comments if you want Frenchy to do this.
We just yarn together.
You're all talk though. You were a bit scared when we were filming because we were in a pretty sketch bit, and you were scared, bro.
We went to Redfern. Those in Sydney would know. Redfern's got some good areas, some bad areas. It's like any place, but they've got a very big housing commission.
Yeah, we were at the front of like a big ghetto flats.
Yeah, there is a housing commission, and we didn't see like the rough ones. We just saw characters is the best way to describe them.
Yeah, we got lucky.
That dude, I was like, Tom's looking behind me, and I can hear someone opening their mail, and it's taking like 5 minutes. I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? I turn around. Is this old dude on what's those carts called?
Motorized scooter.
A motorized scooter.
He had big, like, diabetic, fucking swollen up legs.
He was an absolute character.
Yeah.
He got his mail, and then he just drove another 2 meters and just looked at us for the rest of the shoot.
So what he actually did, it was quite sneaky. He faced the opposite way, but he was looking at the glass of the door reflection at us for ages. So he's like, this is subtle. But I was like, he's definitely doing that.
That's like when in high school you tape a mirror to your shoe and you look up girls' dresses.
When you're a teacher.
When you were a student, we all did that in a way.
Oh, they called you old Mr. Mirror Shoes.
Mr. Mirror Shoes.
Here comes Mr. French with his mirror shoes.
That'll be our next sponsor, Mr. Mirror Shoes.
You should make mirror shoes. That'd be on brand for you.
I'm Mr. Mirror Shoes. Or you can look up guys' shorts too, like equality.
Yeah, I mean...
There's plenty of uses for mirror shoes.
Yep. I saw a thing, product advertised the other day, and it was like a periscope for people who were short at concerts. So it was like glasses, but they had a little mirror, and then they had another one on top, so short people can see the band. I was like, that's pretty clever. That. Well, I don't really need to.
But you should.
I should just buy them.
Yeah, I don't need to do a lot of things I do.
I spend a lot of money on stupid props, though. I
could not spend more, I think.
Yeah, like, I'll do a shoot, and then everything I've used would just be useless to me now.
Well, on the prop on the weekend, I got that Razor scooter. It's that orange one over there, Hot Wheels one.
How much?
$23.
Whoa, that's expensive for that.
It's good, but good. It's a good scooter. You on the bike, so you didn't get to ride it. Yeah,
it's very low.
It's
not very practical.
It's for children. That's why it's low.
Right.
It's not for fucking 6'5" string beans.
So it's a lot to spend for something you can't really
No, but
use.
I'm saying 23. If I wanted to get one my size, I have to spend 150, 200. That's not bad. And I can use it. I did use it.
Is that how much scooters are?
Yeah, for a good one. Motorized.
Motorized, yeah.
I'm obsessed with motorized scooters.
We should get some. That'd be sick.
So we filmed that around the streets of Redfern on Saturday. Just dressed so cracky.
Oh, dude.
What was your crack outfit?
Oh, mine, a Hawaiian shirt, a scarf, and a Legionnaire's hat.
The Legionnaire's hat. That was what.
That really sold the deal.
Sold the deal.
But
and then we got on it together, and it was a nice.
Yeah, because we finished shooting pretty quick because it wasn't. Music videos are good because you don't have to worry about audio, which is one of the biggest punishes.
That's the biggest punish for those who are actually getting into filming on YouTube. You will know that audio is the problem.
Well, we had a cameraman as well, which if you don't and you're doing videos by yourself, which we sometimes do, that's time consuming.
But even then, to do audio properly, you need a lapel on each person, then a boom mic.
Yeah. We never do it properly.
We never do it. Fuck it. I don't care.
Don't yell at them.
So we finished heaps early and we're like, you know what? We should just get a case, see what happens.
Yeah.
And we, and it was then I found out that Tom is obsessed with TikTok.
So for those who don't know what TikTok is, it used to be called Musical.ly, and then they changed the name.
What I don't know what Musical.ly is.
Musical.ly is like Vine, but there's more like song plugins, I guess, more lip syncing features. But then I assume, I don't actually know this, I assume they're trying to move away from that because commercially it's probably not.
It's illegal.
A
lot of copyright stuff.
Yeah, a lot of copyright problems. So, yeah, I only downloaded the app like a week ago. So I'm pretty into it at the moment.
Tommy's very into it.
Yeah.
And he told me, he goes, you got to start an account. Someone will just start one for you anyway.
I'm not the only one on there.
There's a lot of people on it, and it's not a bad little project.
It's a weird one.
It's a weird one. This is what I was getting at, because as you know, all you listeners know, Tom has a rep. We say it as a joke. # Tom's a pedo. Musical.ly has a lot of children plying their trade. A lot of jailbait, Tom says.
That's exactly what you said. And I said it's only jailbait if that's what you're into. And Frenchy's like, I am.
It's a lot of high schools just like mouthing lyrics. Like it's people without talent can get on this app and like get.
That's the good thing about it because it's very easy.
That's why Tom likes it.
It's easy to get likes. It's very easy to get likes. I think Frenchy's a little bit jealous because he hasn't got any likes yet.
Oh, I do fine, Thomas.
Yeah, it's funny because they are really young, and the bad thing about doing comedy on there is they don't fucking get anything.
They don't get it.
So one video I did was about it's this meme on there where you do like go in front of a mirror and you say, "This is my voice, day one of something," and then you do it again and it escalates. And I did one of hanging out at an Australian train station.
Yep. And
so my voice got more bogan, like ridiculously like junky. And the kids all thought I was saying that this is what all Australians are like. And they're like, I'm from Australia and we don't sound like that. I'm like, that's not the joke, you little fucking
virgins.
Yeah, I was going to go with the R word, but you can't say that anymore.
R word? Okay.
Yeah.
But it seems applicable in that situation.
Yeah, I don't know.
So we end up building. Tom was like, we were playing FIFA, and Tom was getting TikTok up and like filming everyone's face.
I was trying to pressure people by doing what was I doing? I was doing Gangnam Style.
Gangnam Style.
And Harlem Shake, and I was just putting them on the spot with pressure, trying to get them to perform.
Just memeing, and then we built it into our King's Cup game.
Yeah, what was it? Number 8 or something?
Whatever number it was, you had to do a TikTok.
I got pretty fucking drunk doing that. I watched a Instagram story, and I didn't realize how drunk we were until I watched that.
Yeah, that's pretty much every time we go out ever.
Yeah.
Actually, anyone goes out. I think all our listeners at home are the same. It's you think you're fine, and then you look at the story the next day, you're like,
oh, it was you trying to scull the King's Cup, and I was like, oh, come on, pussy. You're like,
it was the nicest King's Cup I've ever had.
It was all just one beer, wasn't it? Because the same person kept getting Kings.
Yeah, because Chris kept getting the King, and he's a bit of a pussy. So he just poured a bit of his beer in, in.
It was just a beer.
It was just beer, but like often I play with just fucking sick.
Yeah, people
cunts.
just get gross at the end.
Just
they like
pieces
put
of
pubes
shit.
in.
Literally.
A guy comes in his
I'll
hand
do that
and
too.
throws
You
it
find
in,
whatever's in
soy
the fridge
sauce,
as backup. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you figure if you get one of the first Kings, you're not going to get the fourth one. Law of averages.
Yeah.
That's what I figure. So if I get the first one, I'll put my beer in, then I'll put like bread in or something as well.
Yeah.
And keep upping it. There's
that
other drinking game you play. It's really good. It's have you ever played? It's called Arrogance.
I've heard of it.
So all it is that you got a coin.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure this is how we play it, and you flip it, and if you get it right, you pass the drink on. So before you go, you pour in as much beer as you want into a massive container.
So it's like, I'm not going to get this. So it's depending on
I'm not
going
to get this. So if you're arrogant, you pour in all your beer.
You put in
spit in it.
A roofie.
Yeah. And then you go heads, and it's heads. You pass on the next person, and it keeps going around, and to get all these drinks and all these drinks. And if you're like not arrogant, you just do a tiny drop, and you're like, oh fuck.
I'll tell you what the version of this was when we were like teenagers or kids.
Teenagers or kids?
Yeah, either or.
How many drinking games are you playing as a child?
This is it's not a drinking game. The version of this is when you're at like Pizza Hut self-serve or Sizzler. When you make like, did you ever make real gross drinks where like it's like buffet style, so you can just put like ice cream and then Coke, and then like bits of noodles or whatever, and then make someone drink it.
Got ya.
Yeah, it's kind of like
I never made people drink it. I'd just make it for myself because you want to see what they all taste like together.
You would.
I would, but
It's funny that you'd wear that exact thing as well that you're wearing. The Batman onesie.
I'm like the kid from the Big Daddy, Frankenstein.
Yeah,
he just dresses himself.
And you still pee the bed. Just like him.
I just let him dress himself. I wore Crocs out today, actually, because I was trying to order Uber Eats. Raining too much, no drivers. So I had to go for a run in the rain because I don't have an umbrella. So I'm like, I'm going to get wet.
Yeah.
This is my life. And I was like, you know what? I don't want my shoes to get wet. They take longer to dry. Crocs.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So I want to do long pants.
No socks though,
be
right?
long to get no socks.
Yeah.
That'd be stupid.
Yeah.
So I went shorts and Crocs, and then a big jumper which acts like a raincoat. I've thought it through.
I went out for lunch and I was just eating whatever, but I wanted to get out of the office, and it wasn't raining when I went out. Sat at like a gazebo-y type thing, fucking pouring down.
Oh yeah.
And I got stuck there. I was like, it was like heavy. I would have got like stupidly wet.
You couldn't leave because you're a fire-based Pokemon, so you could not get through the rain.
so I had to wait. Yeah, I still got really fucking wet. It's the worst.
Okay, call in with your getting wet stories, girls. You know my number.
Send videos, whatever you feel like, photos. Oh my god!
I got a funny.
That scared me.
This isn't related to getting wet.
Oh.
But I got a funny Snapchat.
Is it someone getting wet?
No. It's just related to sending in things. So it must have been, I don't know how long ago, podcasts ago, because everyone listens to our podcast at different times.
Yeah.
So sometimes they'll message us online or whatever, and we're like, I don't even remember saying that.
Dude, I got one for the Roundabout Crew podcast that we haven't done in a year the other day. And I was like, what? It was all these in-jokes and shit. I was like, dude, that's a long time ago.
So this one was from a girl on my Snapchat, at Sunga Attack, if you still have Snapchat. I don't really use it anymore, but there it is. So I was listening to your podcast. First of all, you and Tom are hilariously inappropriate.
Okay, I thought she was going to leave it at hilarious.
Tom's deaf's a pedo.
Okay, yeah,
stay
right.
away from him. He probably smells too. The big-headed fuck. It's
I think
weird
you're
how
improvising.
much-
I think you're improvising.
Okay, secondly, I wanted to defend your dad on what he did when he checked your testicle.
That was first episode, was it? That was a long time
It was a
ago.
while ago. I remember.
Unless there's been a new incident.
I remember I wanted to talk. I remember, for those who haven't heard that episode, I had a massive testicle. It was about as big as a tennis ball. When it would swell up, it would fluctuate. And my old man's a doctor, so one day he had to check it because Mum peer pressured him to do it. And on his lunch break, he was watching Jag. He got he checked it. He's like, "Fuck, it's big." And then he's like, Is it hard or soft? I was like, it's soft. He meant the testicle.
Okay, I was like, what? I don't remember that part of the
Doesn't
story.
hurt. I was like, nah. He's like, okay,
What's
I
it
don't think
taste
it's
like?
anything bad. And then essentially he's like cleared it. He's like, I think it's fine, but check this out. And he got his phone and he had the 3310 or something, like a real phone light on the end of his phone, a brick phone. And he put the phone light to my testicle. And he's like, how cool is that? Because it like lights up. And so this is what she's defending. So I had to... What he did with the light is called testicular transillumination.
Ooh.
It sounds like a Harry Potter spell.
Yeah, I love it. Sounds like a cool book.
Testicular transillumination. And it's used to see if what's inside your scrotum is either liquid or solid. So yeah, we do learn that in med school. It's not just a party trick. Ha, Tom's still a pedo. That's a weird end.
Well, that's good to know. Your dad was kind of party trick, but kind of making sure there was no solid little Frenchy frozens in there.
Well, that's what I always say about my old man. I don't know how good his doctor skills are, but his bedside manner, it would be the best in Australia.
Loves a joke, or...
Oh, he loves a joke, a dad joke, a doctor joke, anything, and he just makes you feel comfortable with how goofy he is. Kind of like your vibe too, actually, Tom.
Thank you. I am a doctor.
No, the doctor of what?
I don't
Doctor
know.
of slinging dicks.
Yeah, that's it,
slinging
baby.
big dicks.
I actually, when I was at uni, I got... Like, my friend was at the place at the... What's it called? The student center or whatever. And I was getting my ID made. And they gave me Dr. Tom Armstrong. So I used to tell chicks I was a doctor.
Oh.
It didn't make any sense. Like, we don't even have medicine at University of Canberra.
Did you tell them this? Did it come up in conversation, or more you're walking down the corridor going, I'm a doctor?
It was more when I was convincing them they should get an abortion.
Oh, fuck.
It's not true, guys.
Oh, what? That came from nowhere.
I don't know.
That's so funny.
Speaking of that, when we were filming,
So funny.
when we were filming as crackheads, an anti-abortion parade went past us.
Oh yeah, but it was like
Full religious.
It was one of those proper culty religious.
Yeah.
Like old Christian, not old Christians. What's it called? The really
I'm not sure.
secular ones. I don't know words.
Speaking of, that segues nicely into my first story.
Is it about abortions?
Yep. No, it's about weird churches.
Okay.
So we've talked about it on the show before.
Fucking hell.
But Israel Folau. What are you doing over there?
Shush you.
It's very loud.
Shush.
Shush. Frenchy's freaking me out. I don't know what he's doing.
Go back into it.
Okay. Israel Folau, we've talked about him before. And basically, I think it was today or yesterday, he uploaded a live video on his church's Facebook page. And it was called... So the church is called Truth of Jesus Christ Church.
Yep.
Which seems legit.
Yep.
Basically, it was a 20-minute sermon I tried to listen to. 20-minute sermon from Israel Folau. And it reminded me a little bit of... Oh, sorry, you got to look.
Yeah.
It reminded me of like someone in school who didn't do their homework but had to do a speech, like a presentation. And sorry, it's on your Facebook.
Yeah. Go on.
So he did this 20-minute speech and he said a lot of Bible verses and stuff, and kind of his main points were about how how his whole thing is it doesn't matter what society says, it's all about pleasing God, and he like takes the Bible very literally. So it's like, yeah, society might frown upon what you think, but we're here to please God, and we'll be rewarded in the next life. So Israel Folau's like a football player, and he basically rugby.
Yeah.
And he's been stripped of his...
Yeah, rugby. He was an Australian rugby union player. He was actually our best rugby union player.
He played multiple sports as well, didn't he?
Right,
he
he used to play rugby league. This is for our international listeners.
Yeah, people who don't know who he is.
And he just decided, I'm going to be openly homophobic for a while.
Yeah, so he did a lot of like...
Took a nice little heel turn, which is good in the wrestling world, in the real world.
And his dad is actually the... what's the word for it?
Father. He's a father. Because
he's the head of the congregation.
Oh, the pastor.
His dad's the pastor of the church.
Bro, how did they get such a cool name for such a shit thing? You know
pastor?
What I mean? Yeah, I love pasta.
Yeah, pasta's delicious.
With an A. So anyway, do you have...
so I've got a clip of his speech to just show you how... Like, I listened to 20 minutes of this, and half the shit, I don't think he knew what he was saying. So he's a terrible storyteller.
Oh, mate. Right?
Ready?
That scripture there reminds me of the passage in 1 Corinthians chapter 1, where God causes foolish things of the Lord to confound the wise. Now, there was a point in time for Paul to be called by the Lord to turn around from the lifestyle that he was in before him, then to come and do the work of the Lord. Same as
so it went on like that, and you were like, what is he trying to say?
It's like it's a halftime talk. Like he's getting interviewed after the game. It's like, oh...
Like he doesn't know, but he feels like he has to say stuff. And then this is kind of the thing that caused the controversy. I
went to a function in Melbourne, a Christian function that I was invited to by this organisation, and they had a person within the Parliament come up and speak and talk about what Parliament is trying to instill into the government going forward. And he spoke about 9 points, and a lot of the points is talking about how the work of the sin, homosexuality, is in disguise to try and take over within this world. And you see a lot of things in today's news and everything. They're allowing young kids in primary school to be able to have the permission to change their gender if they want, by taking away the permission of their parents. Now they're trying to take control as a government to make those decisions for young kids that, basically that are 16 years old or younger. They don't even know what they're doing.
He's touching a lot of subjects.
This is what the devil's trying to do to instill into this government, into this world, into society, and it's slowly happening. The sad thing is, why a lot of people out there...
So you watched 20 minutes of this?
Oh, it was... I didn't even know what the fuck he was saying half the time. That was the only interesting bit, and that was like 15 minutes in.
That would be fucking draining.
So he's just talking about how the devil is instilling all this stuff, and God is going to... he's doing this... So, which is sad because he's obviously been raised in this way. He was raised Mormon. So I think his family has obviously changed religions a lot.
I don't know.
Instilled a lot into it.
It's a weird one if they're raised religious because they don't know any better.
Yeah, and I think there's a lot of family pressures and community pressures.
But then when they turn to adults, he knows better.
But he's ruined his career.
I'm thinking, what church did you say he was from?
It's a Tongan church. I think we might stand out a little bit, French.
No, I'm thinking we ring them.
You ring them?
I'm thinking we ring them.
I don't know if it's a full-time church. I think it's kind of...
It's a made-up church.
You know what I mean?
It looks
they just
like it's at a church, bro.
It's at a church, but I don't think it's this religion all the time. I think they share the church because I don't think it's a big religion.
Oh, they must have a number. Tell me what the church is called. I'm typing
So
in.
look them up on Facebook.
Or if we can get them on one end of the phone and then your people you matched with on Grindr on the other end.
Yep. Grindr.
Or was it?
Tinder.
All
right. So it's called...
That'll be that funny. Jeebus Christ.
Truth of Jesus Christ Church.
Truth of Jeebus Christ.
I don't know if it'll come up. It's pretty niche, bro.
Jesus
juices.
Jesus.
Oh, there you go. There you go. It's coming up.
Oh, it's coming up. I think you've already rung it. Yes, this is what we want.
That's not it.
They do have Christchurch. Yeah, that'll do.
No, it's not it. It's in
We still got to go to Hillsong. That was the other thing we're going to do for you guys. We're going to go to
that's
Hillsong and
phone number?
join. I'm gonna.
We're gonna join.
No, yeah. What we should
What
do
the
is say
fuck?
we're really good singers, and
And they'll just believe us. They won't go, give us a little taste.
Oh, it's his own church. He started it. I'm pretty sure it's his
that's
own
his
church.
dad, bro. That's what I was saying.
His dad started it.
Yeah.
Confusing.
It's pretty fucking weird.
So
you're going to say that we're singers to get into
Yeah,
Hillsong.
we're going to get into Hillsong Church.
Okay, let's do this. I'll show you how this conversation will go.
Okay.
Hi, sir. What are you doing here?
Hey, I'm just here because I've been going down a bad road because of the devil.
Mm-hmm.
And now I want to turn to I need something Christ related. Hopefully Jeebus. There's a lot of different Christs.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully Jeebus Christ related.
Sure.
I want someone who can save my soul.
Sure. Have you met Israel Folau?
I have. We've had consensual sex. We should just start a rumor that we used to bang Israel Folau.
That's funny.
And then Photoshop like pictures of us with him.
I'll do a live video and confess that me and him had sex once.
Do it.
That's so
He would
funny.
hate it so much.
I actually once saw him at a coffee shop.
Ooh, big boy.
He's fucking massive.
He's probably
He'd easily kill me.
He's probably a very nice dude. He's just really homophobic. Apart from that,
he's hit his head a lot. Rugby's hard on the brain.
Everything's hard on the brain though.
So's drinking. It was hard on my brain on Sunday.
Brain. Going to a 9 to 5 job's hard on the brain. Probably. I don't know. I don't do it. Running in the rain in Crocs is hard on the brain. It's all hard on the brain. Did you have anything you wanted to add on the Israel Folau thing, Tom?
Not really. It's just like, it's pretty crazy that in this day and age, someone in the spotlight would throw it all away for that.
For religion.
And I don't even think he knows what he's talking about.
I think God would be cool with like him not saying anything, you know what I mean? Just wait a couple of years. If you still think like all gays are going to hell, then come out and say it. What's the difference?
Well, if you're making that much money and you've got to give percentage to the church, I'm pretty sure they'd be like, suck it up.
Yeah, the church would want you.
The church would be like, dude, stay.
Yeah.
Silly boy.
Church of the Big Dick Slingers.
That's what I'm starting.
Slinging the big dick.
Tom's children unite.
Tom's children. What else have we got in the trending topos, Tom? I've got some too. I'll do one.
Yeah, you do one.
I'll do one.
Let's mix it up.
I'm prepared. I know what's going on. Now, what's your favourite music festival ever, Tom?
Ooh, that's a good one. Been to a few fun ones. I had fun one year at Splendor.
Splendor in the Grass.
That was a fun one.
May have heard of.
Had good memories there.
Sounds splendid.
You've done it, Frenchy. So, what are we promoting this week?
Oh, we're doing our...
No, I thought you were promoting a festival.
Oh, the festival. So, have you ever heard of Crouchfest?
No.
We have chatted about this footballer before. I don't know if it was in the podcast or in real life. There was a footballer played in the English Premier League, and I'm a mean soccer player for all you American Australians playing at home, called Peter Crouch. He's my hero because he's like 6'9".
6'9".
Skinnier than me, maybe 6'7". I don't know.
That's fucking
he's
tall.
a giant. He's skinnier than me.
Impossible.
No, he's skinnier
He's
than
a
me. I'll get a
skeleton.
picture up of him for you. And he was a very good footballer and funny. He was the guy. He's infamous. For they once asked him.
Oh my god, he does look like Slender
They go,
Man.
what do you think? Look at that one. They go, what do you think you'd be if you weren't a footballer? And he says, probably a virgin.
That's good.
So he's got a bit of a sense of humour. He's got his own podcast too, not as good as ours.
Does he?
And on this podcast, it's gone massive in the UK. He just tells about footballing stories. What's it like to being able to reach high objects at the supermarket?
Yep.
Hitting your head on things 101, how to avoid it. You know, something I can relate to.
I heard you should crouch.
Oh, zing.
Got him. Oh, you're bumping mics. I didn't know what you were doing.
I when I played soccer, I used to get called Crouchy by my dad. So that I really, and he does the robot. Used to do the robot when he scored. He's a legend. He made his own festival. Something we want to do.
Ooh, that's risky.
But he did it smart. He didn't do it like Tanner Mongeau.
Yeah, Tannerfest or
TannerCon or the fuck
Firefest.
it was. Yeah, it was Firefest in the YouTube world. He did it just like a one-night festival thing. Tickets were only like £13.
Wow.
Which is like 20 bucks,
yeah.
$25. And apparently it was amazing. He was going to call it Crouchella, but apparently Coachella wouldn't allow
That's
that.
Funny. Can they really own that? I don't know.
And so all people knew that he's like, I'm going to launch this festival. All you're going to know is there's going to be music. Oh, shut up.
Oh, no.
I don't want to know.
No.
All they knew is there's going to be music and guests. And they just believed in ourselves. What if we launched that? Go, we're doing a festival. It's called Tom's Children. All you know is there's going to be music and guests. And
everyone would be like, oh, Frenchy and the Talent's going to play.
You'd want to know who it is. It could be my band, yes. So firstly, DJ Jaguar Skills warmed up the crowd.
I don't know who that is.
Me neither, but DJ Jaguar, fuck off. Surely that's a cool enough DJ name already.
It's not bad.
DJ Jaguar Skills.
That's good.
That's too many names.
That's a lot going on.
Pick DJ Skills or DJ
or does he
Jaguar.
have skills like a Jaguar?
Well, I feel like he can still be called DJ Jaguar and utilize your skills.
Yeah. Yep.
Anyway, then Crouchy appeared on stage in a red boxer's robe. The exact way you should make an entrance to a crowd.
That's a strong
Similar
strong
to
start.
what you did when we played our live shows.
I didn't have a cape. I was completely nude.
Okay, and then there's all the special guest he got was fucking Liam Gallagher.
Oh, wow. That's sick.
For £12. It's fucking wild, eh?
That's funny, man.
I don't think his brother's there because they still hate each other. Then the crowd just started singing for Crouchy.
Where do you hold it? Was it a big place?
Yeah, it was a big hall.
Nice.
And this is what was good. He offers to buy a round for everyone in the crowd if they could successfully guess his PIN number. And so it's got a picture of him on stage and everyone's just yelling out numbers at him.
That's funny.
Fucking cheeky. Surely there'll be one, if they get it, he'll do a little involuntary going, oh, fuck.
Yeah. All his identity is it's taken.
What's your PIN number?
What do you reckon it is?
6969.
Yeah, that's it.
No, it's not.
What do you mean?
I wish I was the mentalist right now. And you know how he can just he can read people based on their pulse and where they look. Does it start with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 6, 7, 8? There's a 7 because you didn't move your eyes on the 7.
You got it. It's 7.
I think it was.
It's just 7.
Then an opera singer came out and sung the Champions League anthem.
That's funny.
Have you heard that song, Tom?
Probably.
Before we play it, I want you to sing how you think it goes.
Champions League
Anthem. It's very iconic. They play it before the start of every Champions League football match.
Championes, and a soccer ball. That's it.
That was pretty close. Let's see how he went. That was Crouchy doing it, but then the opera singer comes out.
Next thing.
He really managed
Crazy
I didn't actually check this, to be honest.
Guys, give it up for Catherine Jenkins.
Catherine
please.
Jenkins.
Oh, so it's a big televised thing.
Yeah.
Pretty close.
Pretty close. Fuck, she's hot.
That's a glitzy microphone.
I didn't actually know it had words. I just thought it was Champions League. That's enough.
I don't like opera, hey.
You don't like opera?
Nah, it doesn't really get me going.
I don't know if there's anyone
Once you get rich, you like opera.
who's like, fuck yeah, opera, hook it to my veins.
I don't know, rich people love opera.
No, wasn't opera just one of those things that was, since it's been around so long, everyone still thinks it's necessary, but it's not. Don't you think?
Like Australian TV.
Like Australian TV. Or the Roundabout Crew.
Yeah. Too accurate.
Then he did the robot, and then he sculled a few beers. So it sounds very similar to my show.
It's a lot more legit than I thought, since it's like televised and shit.
Yeah, it was televised. I didn't know that.
That's
I
cool.
thought they just had a few random cameras, but
It's all out.
so
Right.
that's what I was getting to. We've got our Christmas party coming up. Do we also just do a festival? Sure, I could get some more people, not just Frenchy.
I feel like
and the
you
talent.
are Tana Mojo, though.
I feel
like you would not be involved enough and it'd go to shit.
I feel like it would be better if I wasn't involved. It would go to shit if I was involved. We need rollerblades for everyone. Fuck, that'd be sick.
That'd be
A whole concert and everyone's on rollerblades.
So to kind of be like, you know, when you go to like an ice skating rink?
Yeah.
Like that.
There's not enough concerts at
At an ice skating rink.
At a roller place, not an ice skating rink.
But it's Christmas.
Yeah, but we still don't get snow anyway.
That's why it's a nice change.
In Australian, Christmas is hotter.
So you'd wear rollerblades?
Yeah. Or roller skates. You can or Heelys. Because imagine one thing's good. You got your favourite song, your favourite band, you're fucking jumping, yeah. Fun. What if instead of jumping, you're scooting? Scoot.
Scooting?
On rollerblades.
Oh, okay.
And you feel the wind blowing your breeze. Everyone's going the same direction. You're fucking... You.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
It's all right.
Where's another venue we could hold the festival then, Tom?
Trampolining.
Oh.
And on the ground, we leave all the beers. So you're bouncing and beers are coming up to your hands.
That's exactly how it would work.
And you'd vomit very quick. Be a lot of spilt drinks.
Be
but
worth
fun.
it. Be good for TikToking.
That's true.
You could get the best TikToks at a trampoline place.
You could do songs around trampolining.
Like what?
Bounce by Iggy Azalea. Bounce in the motherfucking house.
Bounce in the motherfucking house. Yeah. There's
the
Jump by Pointer Sisters.
Yep.
Jump. Ba, 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 ba.
I don't.
That was a bit tone deaf. I'm sorry.
Speaking of tone deaf, do you want to hear my next story?
Is it about this week's sponsors for the
Good call.
podcast?
So, first sponsor is the classic.
We got to start off with the OGs.
The OGs, breakfast shirts.
Breakfast shirts.
So we always forget to mention this, but you can actually get a discount if you use Tom and Frenchys at checkout is the code.
Tom and Frenchys.
Here's one here. They've got... Here, I wrote some notes this time.
Frenchy is spelled Frenchy, not IE, not Francy. That's Francie.
So Frenchie's holding up the avocado shirt. They've also got one with sunflowers, one with little VHS tapes, lemons, beer pong cups.
Ooh, beer pong cups.
And if you're Sydney-based, they'll also take you to breakfast.
Sydney-based, take you to breakfast. What more could you want?
Go to breakfastshirts.com.
Breakfastshirts.com. We should say all these clothing are new. None of it will be secondhand.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's a nice treat.
So they make it new.
So they make it new.
Right.
So
normally I just get I just caught eyes with a dildo down there.
Which dildo?
It was very aggressive.
After we do our sponsors, we'll go through my dildo collection. I have them all
here. It really
here.
caught my eye and threw me off.
That's the big one. Oh, did you see the big one or the double ender?
The double ender.
But that's not a... You know what else you won't throw off? A breakfast shirt, because they're so good. You want to wear them all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And like a dildo, they're pleasurable to look at.
And they're a great gift.
Great gift.
Yep.
Great gift.
And send us through if you end up getting a breakfast shirt, and we'll put it on our Instagram stories.
Oh, yes.
Okay. The next sponsor.
We got 2 sponsors, motherfuckers.
We're killing it.
What about
dude?
everyone who's been here from week 1? Week 1. You know, no sponsors. They're like, oh.
Just a fresh face, kids.
You started from the bottom, now we're here.
Yeah.
I just want to take a moment to...
Double-ended dildos and double-ended sponsors.
Double-ended sponsors! Who's it going to be? Drum roll, please, Tom.
Oh, I don't know how to do it.
Oh, fuck. I meant with that, but that's okay. That'll do.
You won't hear that. It's not near the microphone. All right, so Dad Rack.
Oh, yes.
So Dad Rack are the hats we're currently wearing. I've got a beanie with a ghost on it. Frenchie's got a bucket hat with a giraffe on it.
Is that a giraffe?
I don't know.
Yeah, it is. Oh, it's a goat, I think.
Oh, it's a goat. You're right. So these are designed in Sydney and embroidered in the US.
Fuck yeah.
It's a great cause. 10% of all sales go to Prostate Cancer Federation of Australia. I don't know.
To preventing prostate cancer or
preventing. Yeah, not giving it to people.
Okay, I was going to say that seems like
free shipping if you buy 2 or more hats.
Oh, free shipping.
15% off your entire order. Just for listeners of our show. You've just got to put Tom and Frenchy 15 and you'll get 15%
And you got to say 15. Oi, also what you should try is write Tom and Frenchy 70. To see if you can get 70% off. Maybe it's like a little hack they haven't figured out yet.
It's definitely not a hack.
It might be. You don't know.
So yeah, head to dadrack.com and check out the hats.
And I should
for a good cause.
I should say, Dad Rack is just the name of the brand. To wear these articles, you don't actually have to get a Dad Rack like Tom has. You do not need to grow them titties out. You know, it's unnecessary.
You can do racks of cocaine like a
dad would responsibly.
Responsibly.
But actually, would a dad rack responsibly, or would he just like fucking go nuts?
I feel like he'd only rack once every 10 years,
and so he just goes, and he's got the money to.
The kids are away at camp. This is his time to shine.
Just like
does some rack.
Ounce.
Heads
just
down
an Aussie of rack
to the gay bar just for a dance. Nothing weird.
Else, nothing weird.
Just likes the music there.
Yeah. His workmate Greg's there.
Yep.
Just having a dance. You know?
Greg's gay, but
but
they're just heterosexual friends.
They're just friends.
Yeah.
You know, he's happy in his marriage. Like, it's a bit quiet, it's a bit boring, but but he still
loves to boogie.
Dance. He loves to boogie.
He loves disco.
Have you watched the Black Mirrors yet?
Yeah, I liked them.
They're so shit.
What do you mean?
Everyone, Tom's wrong. They're the shittest fucking things I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Why?
Okay, first episode is called Striking Vipers, guys, and it's like in season 4 or something, there was that lesbian episode where they go into the computer game and they can be... Oh, not the computer game. They, it was like the grandmas and now they're hot lesbians when they go into the world. San Andreas or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Really good episode. Really well done. This one was kind of like that with dads. Kind of like that's what made me think of it with guys, but it's just really poorly done.
Why? I thought it was funny.
I don't think it was supposed to be a comedy, bro.
I think it was a parody of dudes who kind of cheat on their girlfriends in terms of spending all their time with other dudes on gaming consoles.
Oh, was that the point of it?
I think that's the point of it. So it was like a parody.
If you don't want spoilers for it, skip ahead now. But essentially, they go into they're mates. They've been mates for ages.
Yeah.
They get this new technology, which means you can go into a Tekken type game and fight your mate. One of them picks an Asian guy. The other one picks a hot woman. Like, what color hair does she have? She's a hot chick. And they end up fucking on the game.
Wait. You skipped so much.
I did not skip much. That's essentially all I got out of it.
So originally they did it and it was just the game like you'd play now. And this is in the future. And now they can feel all the sensations of the game. So they can feel when they get punched and stuff. But at the same time, they already have like a bromance with this game. Like they spend hours and they're not with their partners. They're just playing this game in the initial scenes. And then, so once they get the feeling, it is like a ridiculous jump where instead of fighting, they start
fucking from nowhere.
Yeah. They feel the sensation and they're like, this is the greatest feeling and all this shit. And then it gets to the point where they're kind of in a relationship. But they're like, is it the game?
Through the game.
Is it the game or are we actually gay for each other?
It's fucking weird. It's like...
funny.
Because I play a lot of FIFA with my housemates.
Oh, that's why it struck a nerve.
No, but I would love to get into the FIFA game.
Oh, I'd fuck
I would
each
love
other.
to play... No, but I don't
You're
feel
jealous.
like... I know it's not related to me, but like I didn't get the link so quickly. He's like happily married, the next minute he's just fucking his mate in a computer game.
Yeah.
But it would have made more sense if they were actually in love in real life. That's what would have made sense to me.
No, it's funny.
And that was their way to get it out.
But it's saying like they spend all their time together in this game, but they're not actually lovers.
That's what makes no sense. And then the wife, it's fucking, that's the end of it. But then there's just this stupid twist with the wife and it's just...
That was funny. I liked it.
Tom's wrong. Okay, let us know in the comments, but Tom's fucking wrong. Then the Miley Cyrus one I watched too.
Yep. Thoughts?
That was better.
What was the other one?
I didn't
can't
watch
think
the
of
middle one.
Oh, so you say all three are shit and you didn't watch the middle one?
I'm just assuming. Because you put the best one at the ends. You don't, the middle one's always the shittest.
Is there only 3 or are they releasing more?
Only 3.
Oh,
they shouldn't
shit.
release more. Because if you don't know, Black
Mirror is such a fucking good show.
Yes, it is. But Black Mirror used to be made by the BBC in England. Then Netflix bought it, and now they're making it in America with different writers, and that's why it's gone to shit. Did you not know that?
I think it's still good.
It's not.
It's still better than most shows.
The Miley Cyrus one was an interesting concept. But
I thought that could have been a whole movie,
silly.
the concept.
The end was silly.
The movie could have been it could have been a whole movie, that concept. I thought it was a strong concept.
I thought that was an interesting concept. But other than that, how's I watch this other movie, Tom? And I think you told me about it. I was actually on a date. I've been seeing this girl a little bit.
Of age?
Probably. Don't ask, don't tell. Nah, she's like 55. She's been divorced a few times. But anyway, we went to the movies. And we went to see this movie because I thought... Have you seen Bohemian Rhapsody?
Yes.
So it was a great movie about Freddie Mercury. I thought it was going to be like that. It's called Rocket Man. It's about Elton John. Have you seen Rocket Man yet?
No.
So I thought it was going to be
I thought it would be the same, like a biopic.
You'd think it would be a biopic, wouldn't you guys? You'd think it would just be, okay, they'll play some of the songs sometimes. It's how he became Elton John.
Yeah, when does he get AIDS? Yeah. When does he?
Elton John doesn't have it.
But I thought it would be like Queen.
I'm watching the movie and within a couple of minutes, I realize I've been greatly misled, and it's a motherfucking musical.
Yeah, I did not know it was a musical.
It's a motherfucking musical. So they're just starting off, and then they'll just look at the camera and start singing and dancing. The whole fucking street starts fucking choreographing, dancing. No. And I can deal with a musical on stage, live, or like if I'm prepared. Disney musical.
Yeah, I don't like surprises.
Not a surprise musical. There's nothing I hate more than a surprise musical.
And I feel like that is the ultimate stitch up, because sometimes I don't like watching trailers because they give away too much of the plot.
There was nothing in the trailer about it being a fucking musical.
You got done, bro.
And because I'm next to this girl, I'm trying to be like still in a good mood. Like I'm trying to show my best face. I'm like, this is okay, little musical, is it? There's funny dancing and singing.
Did they do Tiny Dancer?
They did it. I can't remember how they did it, but of course that was.
It was about a midget dancer he met.
That's what it was. That's how he wrote it.
Yeah, I thought so.
That's how he wrote it. But Elton John doesn't even write his songs.
Really?
So what's like?
Who does?
I'd heard about it, but like
Ed Sheeran. He writes everything.
No, well, what happens is there's someone else who writes all the lyrics. And Elton John just puts them to music. So they used to do it by posting. They lived in separate... they both lived with their parents. Separate cities.
Elton John seems like he lived with his parents.
But he was young. He was like 19 or
no,
something.
I mean still. Do you reckon? He's got that vibe, like really old parents.
Yeah, and they used to post... He used to post the lyrics to Elton John. And in the movie, it just makes him look like... He is an absolute genius. He would have like a sheet of words, and he'd be like, do 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 do, blue jean baby. Right. And just read him playing piano what he thinks feels right, which is still sick. Like to be able to do that is just insane. Yeah. But didn't actually write his lyrics, so
that's disappointing.
Yeah.
I saw him live once. I was at a YouTube event.
Was it the City to Surf?
Yeah, while I was running,
Jordan.
Elton John ran past me. Very fast. No, I saw him. I went to like a YouTube event, and it was Brandcast or something, where they invite all the brands and impress them with YouTube.
Yep.
And fucking Elton John was the act.
Fuck off.
Yeah. I was like, holy shit.
That's better than Crouchfest.
Yeah, it was fucking crazy, dude.
What?
Like legit. And I was like,
where was this at?
Close to him at
in Sydney.
Moore Park. Yeah.
Fuck off. What songs did he do?
Like all of them.
What a fucking.
He was
sick
old
cunt.
as fuck as well.
Yeah, he's a sick cunt.
I'll tell you who's almost...
That's insane, because you think it would be just some shitty, like...
And they didn't tell you as well.
Sydney act?
Yeah.
Like
they didn't tell you who
Veronicas
it was.
Or something?
People were like, I heard it's going to be Elton John. I was like, fuck off.
Yeah.
That guy's got AIDS. He died years ago.
He doesn't have AIDS.
I know, but I saw the Queen thing again. But a person who's almost as talented is a guy called Lance Stewart. Have you heard of him?
I have heard of Lance Stewart, a YouTuber, I believe.
He's a YouTuber. For example, his top video, if you don't know who Lance Stewart is, his biggest video on YouTube is called Giant Candy Store in My House. So he's quite like Jake Pauley. Clickbaity for kids.
Yeah. Vlogging.
A video he did recently was a big breakup video. So he's one of them.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Is everything all right?
It doesn't sound like it. You can tell by the first second that he took it bad. So I'll just
tell me he's crying. They always open with a clip of them crying. I've seen a few YouTube breakup videos.
I've heard this parodied a lot, this opening line, but I didn't realize it was the first line he says.
Okay, so I'm looking at the... Will we be able to get this up?
Yeah.
I'm looking at the screen, and it's a
girl in a velour
next to a girl,
tracksuit.
and in a gold tracksuit. I've never seen a breakup video with both of them before. Usually it's one. So I'm excited.
And just the first line gives me real Kermit the Frog vibes.
Okay.
It's not easy.
Play it again.
It's not easy. Okay, alright.
Can you imitate that?
Let's do it.
Not easy.
Alright, guys. I can't accept that. I can't even speak.
We are no longer together.
Me and Lizzie have decided that our relationship really isn't working the best. It's a mutual agreement. We both...
We've tried.
It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy.
Did you cut that out for us? Okay, thank you.
So that was his breakup video. And then following that, he's released a song that everyone is saying is like the worst song ever made.
Oh.
And he is really picking up the crown as the new Jake Paul. So I'm going to show you some of this, and then we're going to do a bit of a lyric analysis that we've done before.
Oh, bro, that's my favorite thing to do.
Yeah.
I've been telling Tom every week I wanted to do a lyric analysis.
I'm lost, I'm found. Too many visions trying this place of you and me. See your silhouette inside my king size. Heavy lies, the crown without the queen. I'm lost, I'm lost, I'm found. I'm lost, I'm found. I'm
Alright.
This is fire.
You would say that.
I actually like this.
Alright, so the first clip, I'll play it, and then you've got to analyse what you think. So he went on a thing and he analysed the lyrics. Which was quite a bold move for this guy. So he's gone on a separate show to analyse it. So I want to see if you can pick up what he's going to say.
Okay.
So here's the first clip.
I'm lost, I'm found.
Yep.
Too many visions run this place of you and me.
Yep, drugs. That's
about drugs.
1,000% drugs. Yep. He's on
Alright.
a fucking bender. He doesn't know where he is. He's seen shit. He's on a lot of them. He's mixing his pills.
Let's see.
Everywhere I go reminds me of my ex-girlfriend. I mean, for example, we used to live in the same house together. I still currently live in that house. So every single day, I just get like flashbacks in my head of like, you know, I'll be in the kitchen and it reminds me of her cooking in the kitchen. It definitely makes it harder to be in my house. I've felt very like negative energy over the past couple months just being there because, you know, these memories, I'm trying to get these memories out of my head and move on. But it's super hard just being in the same spot where all those memories began.
Where all the drugs began.
Yeah,
Memories
so
is
you
key
weren't
for drugs.
quite on.
I was close. I thought I was close.
So here's the second one. And by the way, how's he singing? Why would he agree to do this without auto-tune?
I don't...
Like this.
See your silhouette inside my king size. Heavy lies, the crown without the queen.
Fuck off. He's as bad a singer as me.
I know.
See your silhouette inside my king size.
Heavy lies, the crown without the queen.
I think that's about his cock.
Surely.
About his king size cock. He's fucking like an avocado and he sees a silhouette of her like on the avocado.
Oh shit.
And he's like, oh, I shouldn't be doing this. I'm cheating on you. And he keeps fucking it. And it's like...
Let's see if you're right.
Yep.
Heavy
Definitely
Lies
right.
is more so relating towards, you know, being in my bed and seeing her silhouette and
Yep.
like
Yep.
I just feel like a weight of pressure on me every time I'm in my bed and I'm not seeing her there. And the lyric, "The crown without the queen," is just me feeling like, I once had my queen and now I don't have a queen anymore. Deep. So it's just a weird feeling being in bed all the time and not having a significant other.
Yeah. I was close on that one. I think
that was the closest one you've had.
1 out of 2.
All right, we'll do one more. One
more.
Hit
me.
I'm lost, I'm found. I'm lost, I'm found.
Okay.
I'm lost, I'm found. I'm lost, I'm found.
Okay, yeah, I got this.
Did that need an announcement?
Easy. Okay.
What is it?
It's essentially... He's on ketamine, as we've said before, and he's reverted back to when he was a kid in the supermarket. And he's now watching himself as a kid get lost in the supermarket. And he's like, I'm lost. Sees his mum, I'm found again.
Brilliant.
And then the kid sees a pedo, says, I'm lost. Give me some candy. And Tom Armstrong goes, oh, yeah.
I was there.
Yeah, there's the candy. And the kid's like, I'm found again. Instead of candy, of a pedo.
Okay, that's quite a stretch. Let's see.
Yep. Well, I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
The feeling of being lost, it's a whirlwind of emotions because some days I feel like I'm finding myself again, but some days I just, just completely go back down and feeling like crap, depressed every day, not really know what you're doing, not really know where you're going in life, just not understanding how to get out of that feeling.
I feel like you guys are quite similar.
I feel like you're bullying him.
I am bullying him.
Because it's shit, but why? Why do you hate him so much? He's lost. Obviously, he's lost.
He sucks, that's why. He sucks.
I've seen many worse things on YouTube, though. I'll actually... I like bad pop music. I'm not sure.
Too much on my mind, yeah. Lost the side of my head.
Yeah.
How'd it go so left when me and you's the right fit?
Oh, that is red hot. How'd it go so left when me and you's the right fit?
I can imagine you guys collabing.
Tell me that's not fire. Tell me that's not fire.
It's terrible.
I've got these lyrics I once wrote for my rap character who's not going to be a part of my YouTube anymore. Called the Ketamine Thug. Because I need to get this other band going. Ketamine Thugs for an album or two's time. And they're almost as good as that. Not quite that good, but
wow,
I'll get some for you next week. They're fucking...
Alright, I'm excited.
They're amazing.
But yeah, that was my little introduction to Lance Stewart.
Yeah, so I knew
Jake Paul.
I knew Lance Stewart because our mate Marcus Dibble. Have you ever met him?
Yeah,
another YouTuber did a roast on him, and
did he? I
it was like a year or two ago. Yeah, but and he used to do more pranks back when he got the roast, and now he's moved into the vlogs and the songs. Because why not? When you got talent like that,
that's it.
Singing, lyricism.
I'm lost, I'm found.
That's how Elton John started.
How who?
Elton John.
On YouTube.
Yep. And these lyrics. That's when he writes his own lyrics.
He should have got Elton John's guy to write it.
He should have.
Fuck, that would have been a much smarter choice.
I just remembered when we were plugging the stuff, I said I'd go through my dildo collection.
Yep.
For everyone. And we can do an audiology. If you've seen it, obviously it's going to be better. But we will describe each dildo I've got.
So why do you have so many dildos?
So for those who don't know, the dildo thing started... You were there, weren't you?
Yes.
I went to Sexpo with Tom and... Who else was there?
Justin,
a few of our friends. We went to Sexpo. We had a laugh. We were pretty immature. It's funny. Sex is funny.
We're pretty immature.
We are pretty immature. But we were that day. We were laughing at a lot of things. A lot of
Sex is funny.
Pocket pussies are funny too. You'd see
absolutely.
Them. And all the performers there, it's porn stars are funny.
Yeah.
I was chatting to a few of them the last time I went.
My favourite...
Seen my videos.
Oh, yeah?
Frenchy, how you doing, man? I'm not good. How you doing there? Good, yeah. Just promoting our porno, blah, blah, blah.
That's sick.
Yeah.
And then there was that dude who was painting... Picasso. He was painting portraits with his dick.
Yep.
That was impressive.
It is scarily good.
Yeah.
His cock, not the portraits.
Yeah, portraits.
So anyway, I bought a show bag because... Why wouldn't you? Show bags are great because you get something... You get a bit of everything. You know what I mean? It's like the Easter show. You're going to get a show bag. And the boys were ripping on me. They're like, you got a dildo. You were never going to use that. You just wasted $20, $30. And then I'm like, I will get use out of it. I promise you that. And I didn't want to.
Then he started shoving up his ass.
I tried to. It didn't fit. My ass's hole was too big for it. I didn't get a big enough dildo. And I started doing like, it was a video. If you've been following me for a while, you would have seen it. It was called Other Uses of a Dildo, and I used it like as a door stop and a meat tenderizer. I never got that was a joke till like then. Meat tenderizer, you know how you hit meat or something?
Yeah.
But like a dildo is also a meat tenderizer. Because you tender up that pussy meat.
Pussy meat.
A gutter clear and all these sort of things. And then people started giving me them at my shows, and I would post pictures of them so more people would give me them. And then I started, I don't know, I bought a lot too since then. And I don't actually have the dildo that first started it all because it got stolen at a show in
that's right.
like in Bendigo or somewhere around there. So I got this purple one. This is probably one of my oldest ones. I like it because it can stick to things.
Go on. Oh yuck.
That. So we just stuck it to the wall there. How big would you say that is, Tom?
About 5 times the normal size.
5 times the normal size of a penis. So it's 5 centimeters long.
Yep.
And it's just, I like it because it's simple. Well, if you had to give that a name, what would you call it?
Rope.
Rope.
I panicked.
Rope.
I was going to say Rob.
This one is another one. I got it. So it used to be like a vibrator thing, but then this is another purple one, guys. About 10 centimeters. It's got
Christmas lights in it.
Yeah, it used to have a vibrator, but it broke. And so now it's just a dildo.
I broke it.
Now it's just a dildo. And once got an argument with this old woman on stage. This is random. I think it was in Brisbane show. It was back in 2014. It would have been, or 15. And I kept calling this a dildo. She goes, "That's not a dildo, it's a vibrator." I'm like, well, it used to be, but it doesn't work, so it's not a vibrator. If it doesn't vibrate, is it? It's just a fucking dildo.
Yeah.
And she was like 60. I'm like, why do you know so much about vibrators, you saucy minx? She's like, you know. So that's another purple one. A lot of them are purple. This one actually.
Yeah, what's that?
It used to vibrate. So here's number 3. This is called the Purple People Eater. That can
Did you have a fascination with like Barney when you were a kid or something?
I don't know. I just think
Grimace.
I think they're all. So that's 3 dildos for those listening at home.
All purple.
This is just one of those classic bottle opening metal silver ones.
Jesus.
This is a butt plug.
Is it?
I thought it was a dildo when someone gave it to me, but it's actually a butt plug, so it's not as funny.
That's very fucking long. I didn't know they were that long.
I didn't know butts were that long either. This is a double ender.
That one's fucking. That's the one that caught my eye before.
Skin color. I thought it might have been this one.
That's pretty fucking aggressive.
It's an aggressive dildo, and it's got.
If you want to see what Frenchy's talking about,
balls and stuff.
This will be the demonetized video on YouTube.
Yeah. Then I've got a few. I've probably got about 8 more. We don't have time to get through all the dildos.
Yeah, we'll save it for another time.
Yeah, why not? That's part 1.
Frenchy tries them out on the black web. Dark web? Fuck.
Dark web player. Dark web.
Okay. Some good news came out of Twitter today.
Yes. I'm always here for good news.
It's good to know that OJ's finally got Twitter.
I saw this. I saw this 2 days ago.
It's so good. Here's his video to
pin
to the top of his Twitter.
A sick cunt.
Hey, Twitter world. You know, for years, people have been able to say whatever they want to say about me with no accountability. But now I get to challenge a lot of that BS and set the record straight. More importantly, I'll be able to talk about everything, especially sports, fantasy football, and even politics. But for now, let me just say to my fellow fathers out there, Happy Father's Day. And God bless.
So he turned the Father's Day post into a subliminal "I'm innocent" post.
Yes. And then I went through the comments to find some of my favorites.
Yep.
So one of the top ones was, "Don't forget about your old followers," and there was a picture of the cops chasing him when he was running away.
That's so good.
Then someone says, "Your thoughts on how to get away with murder being renewed for a season 6?" Someone just wrote, "You're a fucking sociopath."
Nah.
"Hey OJ, my dog just took a big shit and I looked at it And I said, oh, wow, OJ just posted another video on Twitter, but then I realized it was still my dog's big shit, and I mistook you for the big shit my dog took. Anyways, suck my dick. And then someone wrote, do you have any new murders coming out in 2019?
Fucking
What else we got? Trying to figure out your username, real OJ32. I know the 2 is for the people you killed. What's the 3 for? Then someone wrote the 3 times he's been in court. Twice for murders, criminal and civil, and once for robbery in Vegas.
That's actually probably true.
And then Eric from Internet Comment Etiquette wrote, play Fortnite. And then someone wrote, Mother's Day must be awkward at your place.
Oh,
fucking hell. And then there was heaps of like glove references, and it was a good time in the comments.
So essentially, we should just all follow OJ for the trolling.
Yeah, and just troll everything.
I love a good comment thread. Some days everyone just teams up and they're just on. Everyone's on together.
I love them. The best ones tend to be like when the police post something looking like a wanted or something, and people just troll the person in the picture.
Yeah.
Those ones are funny as.
I love it when the person responds. He's like, I'm right here, boys. My brother messaged me after last week's podcast because he was like, you guys seem to be running out of ideas for your podcast, so I've sent you some ideas you can talk about. Some are alright.
What do we got?
So like how you actually make money, top 5 for random things, conspiracies, mythical creatures, etc. Live podcast segment from a strip club. Like, that's a good idea.
That's interesting.
Then he did one of his classic Matt tangents. Oi, you reckon someone's done a poddy on the Melania body double conspiracy theory yet?
The what?
Melania body double conspiracy theory.
Oh, Donald Trump's wife.
Donald Trump's wife.
Madam President.
Mrs. President's wife.
I don't know what they call her.
The First Lady, I believe.
The First Lady, that's it.
The First Sheila.
Oh.
My twist is Trump doesn't know and Melania's been doing it for years.
Oh,
so his twist is she organised the body double.
Just for sex.
Just so she doesn't have to be touched by Trump when he's in the mood to grab her by the pussy.
Yeah, I understand
So she gets the money and benefits but doesn't have to fuck an old Oompa Loompa.
Got him. That's good.
So it's not the worst conspiracy theory.
I'd like to hope it's true. I feel like Trump wouldn't mind.
Nah, why would you?
Yeah.
It'd be even better. Wouldn't it? Then there's 2 of them.
True.
That seems... And if one's annoying, you can just go hang out with the other one. Isn't that how body doubles work?
And Mormons work that way as well.
Have you seen The Dictator?
Yes.
That's how that works. And that seemed to end well.
True. That was a happy story.
So you're saying Mormons work that way? You're saying Israel Folau should have a body double?
Only if they're polygamist Mormons, where they have a lot of different wives. So one's annoying, you go to another one.
Yeah, but you'd want... Like, you wouldn't want a body double wife. You'd want all different wives.
Yeah, you would.
The whole point of having a lot of wives, I've thought about this a lot, is that you want difference. So you need like a really short, obese one, obviously. Really tall, skinny one.
Why?
This is... Huh?
When you got the short, obese one.
Why would you need the tall, skinny one?
I'm just joking.
Yeah, more just to keep the short one on the toes.
You could get different ethnicities.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. It would be racist if you didn't.
True, but Mormons.
That's not an ethnicity, Tom.
No, I'm saying...
Oh, the Mormons are racist?
Probably.
Yeah, and homophobic. But that's just Mormons. Classic Mormons.
Mormons.
Are they actually racist, though?
I'm not sure. They're very white, though.
Whoa,
that's what
Tom, I think you're going to have to apologise to the Mormon community here. Because they love podcasts. They love technology.
Hey, Mormons.
Yeah?
Fuck you.
Whoa, Tom, first you started on the redheaded people.
And that other church. I've got a lot of Israel Folau's going to bash me.
Is Israel Folau's church not Mormons?
No, he was a Mormon. Now it's a different church.
Well, so Tom, I can't wait. Tom versus the world.
Well, bro, you were starting shit on Hillsong. I already called them.
Oh, I'm not scared of Hillsong.
There's a lot of them.
Fucking nerds.
Bieber said he'll fight Tom Cruise, so he'll definitely fight you.
But the whole thing, see, I understand that religion a little bit. The whole thing is they have to pretend to be forgiving. So I can literally say whatever the fuck I want. Hillsong can suck my hairy balls, you pedophile fucks. And then go, oh, wait, I'm sorry, Hillsong. Please forgive me. They have to.
Do they?
Yep.
Okay.
It's Christianity 101.
Interesting.
But just because you go to Hillsong doesn't make you a bad person. It just means you have lower, like, IQ than everyone else. It just means you're a little bit simple.
I like that you took the heat off me. There aren't many Mormons in Australia, but there's a lot at Hillsong.
I've heard too many stories about Hillsong's, like Hillsong Church actually like scamming people. Like they actually take so much money off their congregation.
A lot of religions do,
and it's a lot of like sort of old people who are like their pensions and shit like that. You know what I mean? But it doesn't matter. That's not it. You can't just generalize whole religions. But we'll be back next week with our top 5 most hated religions.
Yeah. So we're going to start beef with every celebrity.
Every celebrity.
Every single one.
So you just started the big dogs, OJ and fucking, what's his face?
Israel Folau.
No, and the singer.
Oh, yeah. I can't even remember his name. Very forgettable.
So... if there's another celebrity you want us to start beef with, let us know.
Maybe I should do a video where I start beef with like every celebrity. So I'll just write a list and write something to start beef with them about.
You'd be stupid not to.
Yeah, I'll do that. All right.
Do you have any other topics you want to talk about, Tom?
I think this has been a long one. I think
it's been nice. But I wanted to get these longer for our listeners because if they're listening to us, not a lot going on in their lives, so we need to...
Now you're starting beef with our listeners.
I'm sorry about our listeners. Thank you for listening. Again, I do appreciate it.
Thanks again to our sponsors, Dad Rack and Breakfast Shirts.
Yes.
And thank you to all you for listening.
Frenchy and the Talent's going on tour, don't miss it.
Yeah.
3 shows, Brisbane, Sydney.
Where do they find out more details?
FrenchyComedy.com.
Head over to our socials.
Are we doing 5-star reviews?
No, not today.
Okay, not today. Not today. Tom hates you all.
Yep.
But I love you. And Tom? Fuck you.